All right, to start out my Bleriot monoplane glider project, I took 4 toothpicks and I sanded down the tips on them so it wouldn't be so sharp, and I glued the four of them together with white glue and let that dry. And then I made four small corner braces cut from poster board, and I glued them to each corner to make it a little stronger. And that'll be the front of the monoplane here. And next, I'll get started on the rest of the fuselage, the main section, middle section, and then the tail. I'll be doing that next, and I'll show that to you in a minute here. All right, so here's the middle section of the fuselage, and the tail section, I just used a 1/16 square balsa strip to build this, the center section and the tail, and then I used cardboard for the mount to the front there, just thin cardboard and some thin styrofoam from a plate for the back, and with the tail I added some styrofoam up here from a plate just to that'll mount to the back here, and I glued it together just using white glue. And I didn't use any plans for this. I just looked at some 3-view drawings online and went from there, and just kind of start trying to get the dimensions right. We'll see how it goes. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the wings. I haven't decided yet on that, but yeah, I'll show it to you when I get it ready. All right, so I glued the tail section of the fuselage to the main front part here. Got that put together. And I glued the square frame to the very front that was made with the 4 toothpicks. And yeah, it's about 9 inches long altogether. And I made a little motor with just a very small cardboard tube, and I used a plastic straw for the 3 cylinders to make a Y-type motor. I'll get that painted and do a little detailing on it. I'll add that up to the front up here. Yeah, it's about 9 inches long altogether. So next I'll be adding the wing and tail. I've got the wing built here already. I just made it with poster board. I'll mount right up here. Yeah, it's got about it's about 11.5-inch wingspan. Yeah, I just made it with poster board. We'll see how it goes. If it's too heavy, I'll cut it down and use styrofoam. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, here's the finished glider, loosely based on the 1909 Bleriot monoplane, designed and flown by Louis Bleriot. He was the first to fly across the English Channel in 1909. And my model here has about an 11.5-inch wingspan. I added the landing gear up here on front, and made the wheels with poster board, and used acrylic craft paint and a ballpoint pen to add the detail spokes and everything. I left off the tail wheel to try to keep the originally had a tail wheel on it. I left it off on this to keep the tail weight down so it's not so tail heavy. Here's a close-up of the pilot figure there. Yeah, I made him with poster board and used acrylic craft paint to color him. Yeah. Here's a little close-up of the propeller and the motor. I made the wheels so they come off. They're not glued in place. So when it crashes, they'll just pop off. Same thing with the propeller, too. It's not glued in place. Anyway, yeah, next video we'll give this thing a little test glide and see how it goes. thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. I have some other gliders and models and things on there. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy them. Thanks for watching. And have a great day.